So, do you think we have free will or not? To answer this question, we need to define what free will is and then think about whether we have free will. So, to do this, you could make a list of actions that you think you would do or have done on your own free will. If you don't think we have free will, you can make a list of actions that you think, well, a lot of people would say we did these actions on our own free will. So, hit pause and make that list, and then we'll be right back. So if you got this list, we can then ask, well, what makes these actions that you did on your own free will? There's two general kind of answers which take us to two different types of theories of free will. One answer says, well, I did this on my own free will because although I actually did it, I could have refrained from doing it. I could have done something else. Another answer says, I did this on my own free will. This was an action done on my own free will because I was doing what I wanted to do. So, that first theory is a incompatibilist theory of free will, sometimes called a libertarian free will. It's got different names. The second theory is called compatibilist theory of free will. Now, what are these compatible and incompatible with? Determinism. Determinism is the view that everything that happens has to happen given prior events and the laws of nature. So here's the deal. Some people, hard determinists, argue we don't have free will. Why is that? Because they think determinism is true and everything that happens has to happen. They accept a incompatibilist definition of free will, that to have free will you got to be able to do other than what you actually do, and they conclude, well, we can never do other than what we actually do, and so we don't have free will. There are folks called libertarians who say, well, to have free will is to do other than what you actually do, and that just means determinism is false. Not everything that happens has to happen. And free actions done on your own free will are actions like that. Finally, there's the compatibilists who say, well, to act freely is to basically do what you want to do, act on your own desires. And that's compatible with determinism. You can act on your own desires and yet be determined to act in that way. So free will and determinism are compatible in that way.